Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Colony Casa. Today, we are going to be doing a product review on something that we bought from Kickstarter a few months back. And it arrived just in time as we are moving into our new house. And it's something that you may have seen before in online advertisements or on Instagram. It's the Newtral Freedom-X Chair. So for product reviews, as this is the first time, generally we'll try to answer a few questions. First, does it serve the function that it is advertised for? Second, does it perform up to standard? And third, is it value for money? So at the end of the video, we'll try to give a score for this product. So stick around for that. And if possible, it will be of great help to us if you could leave a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel, so at least we can tell what kind of videos do you guys like. So first, does this chair serve the function that it is advertised for? This honestly is a difficult question. Primarily, the Freedom-X chair is advertised as a flexible freedom chair that allows you to adjust however you like and to sit cross-legged, facing the backrest or slouch to the side or your leg up on the seat. However, it was also advertised that this is a product that helps encourage something that they call active sitting, which supposedly helps you with your back pain and any strain on your back. In my opinion, this does not meet any of that criteria since, firstly, active sitting isn't really a thing. If anything, you'll be better off investing in a standing desk or simply taking short walks or short breaks every time you're working, every few hours or so, to walk around or to stretch, which actually does better for your hip flexors. However, this chair does serve well as a lounge chair. For example, when friends come over to play games or you're having a meal or just chilling, since the materials used for this chair are pretty decent and the flexibility to adjust the seat can be quite helpful in that regard. Second, does this chair perform up to standard? Unfortunately, it scores pretty low here in my book. As a lounge chair, while the overall flexibility and freedom to adjust your seat however you like is pretty unique and can be helpful in certain use cases, these adjustable armrests are deceptively longer than you would expect and may end up being an hindrance or inconvenience for you when you are moving around the house. Also, the backrest is honestly pretty low for a person of average height. And this encourages you to actually slouch in order to rest on the backrest, which kind of defeats the purpose for being good for your back. The proposed work from home posture on the website is also unrealistic because, firstly, having such a low position for the laptop and it being so close to your face is simply uncomfortable for your neck. And using your laptop to work in such a position is the opposite of being ergonomic for your hands and wrists. Then again, the concept is great, but the execution isn't. Once you have lowered the armrest, it's actually very awkward for you to get into position or to sit facing the backrest. Lastly, is this chair value for money? For the Kickstarter page, the early bird pricing was about $250, with retail probably close to about $400. In my opinion, for a roller chair of this make, uniqueness and function with the materials, $250 might be justifiable, but not so for $400. My basis of comparison would be my Herman Miller Aeron, which costs in the low 1000s and is actually well known to be one of the best chairs for your back. In a sense, the Freedom-X is about 2 to 3 times cheaper than the Herman Miller, but probably provides much less value than it should. And so, unless you're actually getting it at a decent price, think that the additional unique functions that the Freedom-X chair provides isn't really worth it. And if, like me, you're suffering from some form of back pain or injury, consider investing a bit more into a proper ergonomic chair instead. All in all, I would say that this would be around 6.5 out of 10. because the materials used and the comfort that it does provide as a lounge chair puts it above 5, but it barely serves the purposes that it advertises itself to. It is, however, pretty aesthetic looking, and some of my friends that came over asked, where did we get this chair from? Because to them it looks kind of nice, it's kind of decently comfortable, and it's kind of unique with the functions that it has. And so this brings us back to the original point, right? This is a good chair for lounging, for visiting, for guests, for having a meal. But if you're looking for an office chair, a chair to sit for the long term, this probably isn't the chair for you. So that's all we have for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and stick around for the next one.